Hello guys, what's up? This is Spotlight Niger on BujPod.com. This is the only podcast where we talk about relevant issues pertaining to the spotlight in the Nigerian entertainment industry. And today with me is Miko Jaguar, my longtime friend, real name, government name, Kachi Mike.
It's good to see you guys. It's good to be here with you guys.
And today our topic is fame a drug? Hard drug or soft drug, we don't know. But is it a drug?
This is a very interesting topic for us because we've been discussing about how now there's like a resurgence of just new talent in the Nigerian music space, Nigerian movie space, and it begs the question, okay, so this newfound fame that a lot of individuals are getting, is it just good? Is it just for the better? Or are there things that come with it that may perhaps be more sinister than it looks?
Actually, I feel like some people use it well to some extent, but some get overwhelmed with it. Yes. And then that's when you start hearing cases of depression. Yes. For example, like Omale was talking about depression. And then we now have this new genre of music called Afro depression, which I personally like. I enjoy it because sometimes when you're going through lows of your lives, those kinds of music, I don't want to say uplift you, but they accompany you. Yeah, maybe they just
speak what you're feeling out, and you're hearing what you're feeling on the speakers. But even more than that, really, I feel the how people begin to perceive these artists, they are now elevated past human. They are now elevated to something else, and because of that, you find that there's a lot of bad habits that come with it. So people automatically just throng when they see them in public. When they see them in public, they begin to treat them, I must have a picture, or they begin to grab them wherever. There's no sense of personal, space or whatever. And then you're looking at them and you're like seeing these people and you're like, this person is a human. This person would not want to be grabbed like that. But it does not now matter because now they are famous and they should just take what comes with it. And that is the thing about that's what comes with the fame, and it feels unfair that they have to now deal with.
I don't know if you've read this book, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Yes. In one of the laws, it says, act like a king to be treated like one. So most of these artists and big names, celebrities and whatnot, they are being treated like royalty. Yes. So unconsciously, they begin to act as they are being treated. Yeah. It's not even their fault sometimes. Yes. Like there was a video of Victor Osimhen arriving in Napoli. Yes. And a fan was videoing him and he just wasn't in the mood. Yes. You guess, he was just walking his way. And I don't blame him because sometimes, like, these guys are human too. It's not every time you want to take pictures, take videos, blah, 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 blah. And sometimes they ask you very irrelevant questions. You get. So I don't blame these celebrities for acting the way they do sometimes. Other times, a lot of people have found fault in these celebrities and how they abuse their privilege and their power. Some time back, there was a report there was not a report, a video of a concert in which Omale, the earlier discussed Omale, called a lady who was with her partner in the audience, called the lady up on the stage and said, bending her over and just dancing with her in the full glare of her partner. And so wait, like, you blame Omale for that?
No. It feels disingenuous to not know that he recognized that he had power, and because of that power, he saw clearly.
But you say, why would you go to the front row seat with your babe to an Omale concert?
I feel like the thing is, he was there to enjoy himself.
Who was there to enjoy himself?
The guy was there to enjoy himself as well, which was evident by the video.
Yeah.
I do not believe that he had it in his cards to now that his babe will be taken from him.
He didn't see it coming.
He didn't see it coming, and he's not supposed to see it coming. The reason Omale could do that confidently is because of his position. We hear of incidents of, let's say, Burna Boy being in a club and then just beckoning to a girl that is married who he just likes. It is this sense of this godlike sense that they have that feel they make them believe that they can do things that normal humans can't.
Not really, man. Not really, because I still believe there are women who have self-respect.
Yes.
Not all women would give into that kind of opportunity.
But it's not even them right now that the focus is on, right? We're talking really about whether the fame is a drug. And this drug makes Omale on a normal, if he was a regular guy, would not just think of beckoning to a girl with her partner.
Why not?
The fame, he would not think of that.
Why
First
not?
of all, like how many guys just think of that? And it's very,
bro,
very,
niggas do,
yes,
men
but
do,
it's
men
very,
them do,
it's
man.
it's very, very rare. And you would say it's very, very rare. However, the lowest celebrity would just believe that he can get anybody he wants to get because he feels like he's famous. Even Speed Darlington believes that he is entitled to some kind of special treatment because he's more known. Do you understand? And that's the thing that fame does. Fame would allow people, I have all these clicks, I have all these likes, and it now translates to, well, why can't I do this? Why can't I get to this person if I want? Why can't I talk to this person? Do you know who I am? Why can't I enter this club? Why can't I, how can you keep me waiting? No, and you see that they begin to act in ways that betray the fact that they do not think that normal rules of society are supposed to apply to them. And that is why I'm saying, that's why this...
Normal rules of society shouldn't apply to them since they are not, quote-unquote, normal people. They are celebrities. They are celebrities for a reason. They have talent. That's why you have visas labeled as talent visas. They're not regular visas.
Yes.
So...
you see, the thing is, I feel like when we begin to look at people who have a talent and operate in that talent as separate from regular working humans, I believe where would that society, where does it land us as a society? Because it's not, you appreciate them. People are paying hard-earned money for people who can sing, who can dance, and all these things. But the people who can sing and who can dance and benefiting from the hard-earned money of regular people are now also not only just paid by these people to do their work, but also now worshipped by these people in a sense.
Stealing their beats.
Yeah, in a sense. It feels like it's an untenable situation. It feels like it's a situation that should not be. It feels like it's not even healthy for them. Because what absolute power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Once they have a little bit of leeway, guess what?
And I also feel like fame, in the context of fame being a drug.
Yeah.
For example, you being a famous person,
yeah.
you not getting as much attention as you used to get.
Yes.
It has a very negative impact on your mental health because you don't have as much power as you used to. People don't like, for example, in the NBA.
Yes.
A star player, Klay Thompson, who used to be a star player and is now a bench player.
Yes, he used to be a starter.
When you're in the locker room, you used to get like news reporters come to you, ask you about your opinion on the game. Now nobody cares about your opinion, man. Like, you're a regular ass person, man. You get me?
But it's not even just that. Like, even in our Nigerian context, we see people who were famous before, and now most of the time it's just them hitting on people who are because the attention is no longer on them. Blackface, every year he's hitting on a new artist. Every year someone.
I don't think he's hating. He's just saying that
they stole his song.
That they stole his song.
Which is hating, because the songs that he's referring to sound nothing like the songs that he's saying that they stole. So it is so weird that he keeps inserting himself in conversation. But you know why? Because he's no longer famous. He's no longer relevant. And that's the thing. That's why the fame drug part of this conversation is a good conversation, because it's like somehow he's no longer content to be a regular human. Somehow he's no longer content to be a person that is just, let me just live my life and everything. Somehow he's always going to say something that would try and draw attention to himself. The spotlight is not on him, pun intended. And so he's going to put the spotlight on himself, because what other thing does he know? Now, like, it's a drug. He's fiending for it. You understand? And I mean, we have some time ago, we had Idris Abdulkarim come and then just talking about how these new artists, like, he paved the way for so many of these new artists, and it's like
that topic about paving the way is so it's so weird to me because you being in the industry before other people doesn't mean you paved any way for anybody. It doesn't mean that in any way.
You know, the thing is, it's very, very simple to see the difference between someone who feels that they have to insert themselves in any person's success because they are no longer getting their own shine, and someone who doesn't. So in that very same generation with Idris Abdulkarim was Tubaba, and Tubaba was asked a question with Burna Boy. Tubaba was asked that same question that was asked to Idris Abdulkarim, and Tubaba said, if Burna Boy feels like no one paved the way for him, that is his own reality. And he's fine, he's doing well. He in fact, if Tubaba said of himself that if he wasn't around, he's very sure that Burna Boy would have still been popular. Because why is that difference? Because Tubaba is still relevant. Tubaba is content with who he is. And that's why you will have such a mature and, very, very structured response. However, with Idris Abdulkarim, nobody talks about him for the most part. And so when he comes, he wants to be as much of a fire starter as possible. As
controversial as possible.
Yes, and as a hit. So now everyone is talking about him. Like Burna Boy mentioned him one time. Now he wants to go and release a song. Like, nobody's cared about your songs for over 20 years.
That was kind of lame.
What are you? What are you doing? But you see, it's the thing. It's the thing about the fame. See, when he had the fame, he was good, and now he does not know how to deal with it. That he has no fame any longer. He does not know how to be a regular person any longer. It's very, very rare. So that when we talk about fame being a drug, it's really in the Nigerian context. And it's a lot of these different angles that make us, have the same conversation. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was a very interesting conversation. Honestly, I feel like we need to examine more about, because now with our music industry popping up the way it is, we would see more famous characters come up, but we need to see how this fame affects people, how this fame makes people begin to react. And that's why these conversations are very, 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 very interesting to have. All right, so this was a very fun conversation. And I feel like the more we'll begin to have more and more interesting characters come up in the Nigerian music scene and other industries, we'll see how this fame plays out more and more. A lot of people don't know how the fame affects them. A lot of people don't know how they would react, granted all these eyes on them, especially in this period of social media. So this was fun to have, and I'm glad I got to have it with you, my brother. Did you have as much fun as I did?
Yeah, I did.
Well, next week on BujPod.com, we will have more. Please tune in to Spotlight Nigeria.